Now, okay. So testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, testing. I don't know if anybody's out there. It's okay. Um, Last week when I tried to do this, my system had issues. So I did some updates and it got stuff together. And we'll see if maybe it says this it's streaming in excellent condition. And unable to create highlight, unable to add stream marker, share. Let's see. Okay. So the idea would be is tomorrow night, um, that tomorrow, it'd be tomorrow from 5 to 7 Eastern, that Michelle and I will get on here. We'll do some mixing. We'll do some DIY, and I'd like to get her on here so that I could like have that happening as well. I don't know if anybody's out there. If you want to like join me, I don't see I don't see anybody out there. Um, let's see, because it doesn't tell me if there's anybody out there. Let's see here. Doesn't tell me if there's anybody. Oh wait, no wait, I do see the chat. They moved everything around. It's like all crazy. I should go to my channel and see like uh, if it's actually streaming. Oh, it does say that I'm live, although it says that I'm uh, from yesterday. I gotta change that. Okay, this is how do I do that? Let's see here. I gotta test, edit the title. Here we go. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Save. I guess that's stuff you're supposed to do ahead of time. Is lower. We recommend that you use bitrate. It's fine. It's all good. Okay. So this says one's watching, which is probably myself. I'm watching myself. That's awesome. I can't even go live anymore. People used to come see me. Okay. I gotta try to get Michelle in here though. Oh, that was a text message. I accidentally sent a text message to a wrong number today for a customer who she places an order with me and then she pays for it online, but then she has me sit it outside. There's a grill, a little charcoal grill that we have that we've used for cookouts here before, and apparently she changed her number at some point, but I had not updated that in my phone. So I typed in her name and her old number came up, and I sent a message. I said, "Order up. You want me to leave it outside for you?" Because I usually leave her orders inside the grill. And she says, I get a response back, huh? And then um, I'm like, is this, her name? He's like, no. And I was like, I mean, I know it's her number because there's a chat history there. Like your phone shows you the chat history, right? Um, but no, I guess she changed her number. I had to update it. So far, so good. Let's see. Why does this widget stream rate, stream status good? Recommend use a stream bit rate of 4,500. Now, where do you change that? Where's the bit rate? I don't know where that is. It says stream health is excellent. I don't think I can change settings on the fly. Oh, bitrate. Here we go. It says they recommend 4,500. I wonder if I can change that midstream. This would be the time to do that, I guess, right? See if that affects it. Oh. Still nobody's coming to see me. Let's see. I did change the bitrate. Let's see here. I don't know if that actually changed it or not. It might have to be on the next cast. Say, okay. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. I wish if somebody would come in and see me, then I could you could join me on Zoom so I can make sure that it's working right. Oh, there's some Munchkin. Hi, what are you doing? See, that did not come through. Oh yeah, it did. Okay. Okay. So I need somebody to call in, and I need to test and make sure that my system's not going to go like it did last week. Oh yeah. Do we have another bowl? Oh, that's fine. Thank you. It's oh, okay. You want to call in? That'd be really awesome. Then we could test it out. Maybe more people will be prone to come in if you're here. I don't know. Ain't nobody coming to visit me. Okay, so I don't have to have the cast open. Oh, I mean, if it's too much trouble, don't worry about it. I was just wanting to know, I just want to see if it's going to handle the handle a call and the XSplit and the memory and the web and Chrome and blah 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 blah. Yeah. So let's see. This is just a test. It's just a test. I have, what else do I have? This this is my old setup from when I used to cast. So I've got my my key peanut butter buster is mine, bitch. So now the current bit rate is up to 4172, but it still say we recommend you use 4500. Well, it's close enough, people. Come on. That's not terrible. There we go. Stream health is excellent. Finally got up to where it was not warning me anymore. Excellent stream health. Okay, that's good. That's working. I wonder if I didn't advertise. This is supposed to be a test. I can sit here and talk to myself. It's not a problem. I do it all the time. And I know you don't do any music on yours. Probably shouldn't do any music either. I mean, I have what at one point in time was considered a YouTube friendly playlist, but yeah, they changed that stuff up so much. I have no idea. Back scratcher. Isn't that cool? I have a whole bunch of these. If you guys ever want a back scratcher, just let me know and I will include it with your order. These are awesome. Aha. I have a whole, well, I don't have a crap ton of them anymore. I got probably about a dozen of them over there, so let me know.
Oh,
Hi.
yeah. I don't see you. I just see
Well,
myself. Weird.
um, let's see. I don't want to hide the video. I want to make it bigger. How do I make it bigger?
No, it's fine. I
Oh, there
mean,
we
it
go. Look at
should
that.
show both of us. I don't know why. It's
Oh,
like your
because I've
camera's
got
off.
XSplit is using my camera.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I don't know why your channel didn't come up when I looked it up on YouTube. It's like disappeared now. Did you stop casting?
No, I'm still casting.
Well, why the heck isn't it coming up? That doesn't
It
make any
says
sense.
we're live. It says the stream health is excellent.
Oh, there it
I
is.
increased the bit rate and now it's
Oh, wait a minute.
excellent.
Let me mute that. That'll help.
Let me
There
put
we
you up
go.
here. Let's see. Screen capture. Window capture. No, let's do smart selection.
Well, if
So
you
how
do,
you doing?
I don't know how, I don't know how XSplit, I haven't used it in so long. If you do like window capture and then tell it
Right,
zoom
but then it
right,
would capture both of it, including the blank one. So I just did a smart selection.
oh,
But we're gonna make you look all party like mine.
you could tell it hide participants that's not talking that, or that doesn't have video showing, and then it would hide the window. But
Oh,
yeah,
see, you have, I don't even know about all this stuff. Okay, that's pretty awesome that you could do that. That's cool. Let's see
yeah,
here. Let's make you like a capsule like me.
capsule.
Capsule. There we go.
I have visual now.
Pakra, hi!
Hello.
Hi! See, this is so, because I guess you don't have to have the live stream open if you have this YouTube thing with the little thumbnail,
Oh,
right?
right. Yeah, because
Because
it
you have
puts
the
it on the
chat,
side.
you have the chat
Yeah.
over here, and then you have the little thumbnail of the stream, and then it gives you the analytics and the stream set out. Okay, this is just so different and weird. So how are you doing, Packrat? So Packrat and his lovely, how is she doing, by the way? How's your wife doing? Um, like they've been like really getting into this biking thing, and they bike like miles and miles and miles and miles and miles a day. They're very healthy people, and but she fell or got into a bike accident or something. Anyway, she like messed up her. It was her ankle or her knee. I think it was her ankle. No, it was her knee, and had to have some massive surgery on it. But she's doing great. We just got home from a 14-mile ride. Look at that. She just had not, well, I mean, not just, it's been a couple of months, but she had knee surgery where they had to do all this stuff to her knee. And they just got home from a 14-mile ride.
I'm talking to somebody. Why? Anyways, so how's gas doing down there in Georgia?
Oh, oh. And so Packard said they just got home from a 14-mile ride and a bicondylar tibial fracture, a broken knee. So, like, did it actually
Oh,
break the kneecap or? Um, okay, so Michelle has went off today. She had a little bit of a breakdown, and she has made a video. I don't know where this video is. I'll have to get it from her, and we could show it here if you want. The patella was
that's
fine. Okay, that's good.
that's
Bake
it's,
some black ice.
you're on your channel. You can show whatever you want.
I know, right? I can show that here. I don't have any problem. She said she was going through and she was editing out the cussing. I'm like, why? But I was like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
You were a witch. I have a hard time believing that. I know you, and you're not a bitch or a witch or anything else in between. Um, so look at that. Pack got 2 metal brackets and 9 screws in her knee. Ow. But she just got done with a 14-mile bike ride. Isn't that crazy?
Trying to fix that to live
Are you
chat.
hearing
There we
me?
go. But
Pack Rat's wife. She had what 2 metal brackets and 9 screws put in her knee. and she just got home from
Oh,
a 14-mile bike ride. Is that amazing or what?
that's crazy. I mean, what
Crazy.
did they say? Hey, you need to move your leg around a lot after this surgery because that seems like you should be doing the opposite.
No, oh no, 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 no. That's the best way to make it heal is once they do like when mom had her knee replacement. Um,
My
they
God.
want you to move it around. That's the best way to build up the muscles and get it flexible and loosened and so that it doesn't get atrophied and get stiff.
Oh, it
So,
happened last August. Oh, wow.
okay, yeah,
Well, I
I knew it was
mean,
a while. I wasn't sure how long, but yeah, it was a minute ago.
hmm,
Peter,
that's
I don't
good.
happen to have any black ice on hand. Scuba might.
Yeah,
Um,
finding the black ice right this second would be difficult because I got juices all over the place.
I don't I don't like black licorice or menthol for that matter. So black ice is just bleh. By the way, can y'all can hear him? I'm assuming because somebody would have said something if you couldn't hear. Oh, look, you found it. That was
Mhm.
quick.
Well, I try to keep most of it in the same spot, but yeah, there's black ice right there. I still got a little bit left. It's got maybe half a
Look at that.
bottle.
He has vaped half a bottle of that stuff. I
That's still strong. You know, I'm guessing it's hay fever because I started sneezing like crazy. I don't know when it was. It was like right after my show or somewhere, and then it got worse, and then it all of a sudden went away, and now Munchkin has it.
Oh
But I
no,
assume it's just hay fever,
that sucks.
which I
Um,
thought, I'm like, well, I hope I'm not getting, holy moly, that's strong.
oh, Telly man, I actually saw the video for it was posted as a memory a couple weeks
Nose hit
back.
it at
The
150
when
watt.
Case did it, I mean, it's hilarious.
Do y'all want a
When
sneak peek of what's coming Friday? Here, I'll show you.
yeah,
But this on top, this is the Berserker Mini V2 with its mouth to lung, and then this mod is called the Humvee.
um, ooh, look at that. Is
Yeah,
it
and
comfortable?
the screen is right there
It
at
looks
an
like it's
angle.
a little weirdly not comfortable. Is it comfortable?
It is actually very comfortable. I'm surprised. USB-C right there. Yeah, the screen being right there can either be a good thing or a bad thing depending on how you vape. So if you're holding it this way, you're covering up the screen. If you're thumb firing it, depends on which hand. Also, if you're over here in this hand, it's fine. You can see the screen. Not that you really have to look at the screen
I
a
tend
lot
to, I
anyway.
don't, I mean, occasionally I guess I tend to pick it up and hold it in thumb fire, but for the most part, I'm this way.
This, the only color they had left was rainbow, but I saw what it looked like on the picture and I was like, please let it be that color. And it is. So it's a blue
It's
going up into a
blue and
purple.
kind of chroma
I'm good with
blue.
that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty snazzy. Now, where's the button? What is that? Is that black and white part in the
In the
middle that
back, yeah, this is almost like
is that a grip, like leather grip
it's
sort
kind
of?
of like I guess this is Sigeli's version because this is the Sigeli.
Oh,
I
okay.
think this is their answer to the Legend because it's one of them hard,
Yeah.
durable, probably can throw against a wall type of mods. But yeah, the button, big
The
old
button.
fire
Okay,
button
there's the
right
button.
there,
Okay.
and then the up and down wattages are down here, but you can lock them. So right now, see, it's lock, button lock, so I don't have to worry about accidentally
See,
turning up the
that is
wattage.
something that really should have happened a long time ago because that
Yeah,
is the
it
one
should
thing.
have.
I came in today and I don't even know how the hell this happened, or maybe it happened when I changed my batteries. I don't know. It had never happened before. I pulled my mod out, or no, I changed my batteries and I sat it down and then I looked at it. No, I hadn't changed my batteries. Oh, I don't remember. Fuck. But anyway, um, the screen, like the wallpaper and all the settings, like it just, and it was
Just
like,
disappeared
yeah,
magically,
well,
right?
like the wallpaper was different. It was like this is the wallpaper. It's a custom wallpaper that I use. It has a little Higgy City
Hmm.
logo, right? And here, let's see. Let me get into it and see if I find the.
Yeah, there is a new Aegis Legend V2 now. So if you're going to buy another Legend, Michelle, I would suggest getting the new one.
It was looking like this, and I'm like, how the hell did that happen? Like, what? What?
I'll see it once the stream catches up. There we go.
and
Oh, okay.
and I was just so yeah. Let me get back in there and change it.
Yeah. I haven't fired up my Eclipse in so long. It's somewhere on that shelf up there. I don't know.
I love my Eclipse. I don't know how did you do that? There is the Legend. What's the one that I got? The Legend X, I
The
think.
Aegis
The
X,
Aegis
or
X, yeah, the one
yeah,
with
it's
the
got this big
screen.
screen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now I
okay,
went
yeah, I like.
ahead and I bought an original Legend. I bought I went okay when the whole PACT Act thing came down and the distribution channels being shut down. I said, you know what, Vapocalypse is upon us. I need to pick up a few more mods. All right. So I went and I spent like several $100 at Element before they shut the well, and I know that they're shipping now, so it was kind
Yeah,
of a panic buy,
they're
but
still shipping as of right now, anyway.
but I bought a bunch more. I bought several more of my Zeus X's, which I love, Geek Vape Zeus X
Yeah,
RTAs, and I bought another Evil Dildo for David, and I bought him the original
nice.
Legend because that's supposed to be indestructible, and he is so hard on his mods. I don't understand what
There's
he
my evil
does
dildo.
with them. His is
I don't
red.
know.
They only had it in
He
red.
beats them to death.
He
Oh, red,
really
yeah.
does, and I don't understand how he does it because I mean, he's got the little pouch that he carries it on his hip all the time, but I mean, it's protected in there. And I mean, he just beats them. I'm on the Geek Vape Zeus X RTA, Peter, and I love it. I love it. I love this RTA. Scuba will tell you, I have been on for
A
years,
bunch
many,
of
many
them. Yeah,
years.
she likes that one.
All I did was use a .com RDA. I wouldn't use anything else, nothing else compared.
That
Okay,
is
and
very
everybody
true.
kept throwing different stuff at me. You got to try this, you got to try that, you got to try that. And I was like, try it. It just didn't work. The flavor was not there. Then a friend of mine bought the Zeus X and it wasn't working for him. And he sent it to me and he said, "Can you please take a look at this and see what's going on?" Well, it turned out the deck was loose. All you had to do was tighten up the 510 pin and it was fine.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and I coiled it and I wicked it and I put it together and holy crap. I mean, the flavor was spot on, like as good as it was with the .com, so I started using it. And then I told him, I said, I'll send it back to you with your next order. And he had just placed an order, so I figured I had a good month. He always places a big order. So
Yeah.
I said, I'll send it back to you with your next order. Well, then I had a sale and he ended up placing another order. And I'm like, dude, I said, I just ordered mine last night. You're going to have to wait 3 to 5 days before I send it back. And he was like, that's fine.
That's funny. I got to keep it 3 to 5 days. Make sure it's working okay. Just got to make sure it's right.
And so, yeah, so it is,
Kylan
and I
Mini's
loved it.
good too, Peter.
I loved it
I
so
know
much
Vic
so.
vapes the Kylan Mini a lot. I have the
Yeah.
regular Kylan.
So I bought them in many colors. I got red, I got dark red, I got rainbow, I got blue, green, gold.
I swear I have one of those Zeus X RTAs, but I don't know where it's at.
I love it. And here's the thing, Peter, they are leak proof. Leak proof. That is what the selling point for me is on these. They are leak proof. The design is very ingenious. You got this top airflow here. You know what? Maybe we should test out the build cam, shall we?
Go for it.
Because, you know, that's what this is. It's a test, right? All right.
It is a
Build
test.
cam. Let's see here. Build cam, build cam, build cam.
The
Ah,
Berserker is
look
not
at this.
leak proof because every
I
time I
know.
fill it, it wants to drip some out of the
Yeah.
bottom because this is bottom airflow.
All right. So you have top airflow. it's kind of dark. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway, so the airflow is up here. But the way this is designed is genius, okay? Because you've got in here, you got the chimney, right? But there's two layers to this chimney. All right, you have this outer layer which keeps the juice away from the juice or the juice deck or the coil deck, I guess. And you have the inner chimney, which encases the coils and the wicks, right? And the airflow goes down in between those two chimneys, all right, and pulls air from right at where the coils are. It is a brilliant little design, and it does not leak for jack. Okay, guys, I'm telling you, this thing is awesome. You can keep it laying down.
I was
It
gonna
can be
say it don't
upside
leak
down.
because there's no juice in it.
Bullshit, this thing is half full.
It's because you're leaning it over.
It's half full. You can't. I mean, yeah, you can't tell, but it's there. It's like half full. But I mean, I've put this thing upside down in my purse, and I'm not going to pull a scuba here and turn it upside down. It's going to leak out juice. No, it don't leak. Okay. And I've had it upside down in my purse. I've had it sideways in my purse. It does not leak. I'm telling you, people, it does.
The only thing I spilled like that was my big giant stainless steel cup.
Oh no, that was Vic that did that, wasn't
Vic
it?
did that.
Vic
Yeah,
did that. He said, "Look, it doesn't leak." But,
that was
but
hilarious.
now I will tell you, Peter, that there is one instance where this thing will sort of leak, or it doesn't really leak, but it'll flood the deck. Okay, if your tank gets low, you take the top off. Right, it's a screw off top like this. You put juice in, and then you set your mod down, and you get distracted, and you don't put the top back on right away. It will flood the deck. There's some sort of like vacuum going on when the top is on. So when you take the top off, it sort of unseals that vacuum and the deck will flood a little bit. And then you'll go to take a vape and it'll like sputter and spit at you and whatever until you can clear the deck out. But other than that, it's absolutely leak proof.
Yeah, I think that's especially after you're putting more juice in there. So you got the pressure from the juice. And then when you put the top on, it catches that air and compresses it down against the liquid and it forces it
I think,
to,
well, like I
to
said, I think
gurgle.
it's almost like a vacuum almost.
Yeah.
And when you take the top off, you're sort of opening up that flow into the deck. So
Yep.
you're unsealing the vacuum that is created with the top on. Hi, Cherokee Vapor. How you doing?
You're getting
So,
a chat before I do.
well,
And I
I'm
just now got it. Hello,
hosting
everyone.
it. I'm hosting the chat. I should get it first.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So, so Michelle says that she has taken her Aegis Legend and she's dropped it off a building, not to test it, but because she's clumsy. And then she also left it in the sand in Florida for hours out in the sun and dropped it in a sink full of water. And apparently this bitch is still working. So this is definitely the mod for David. Unfortunately, they don't make a 21700 version of it. But if the Vapocalypse goes into full effect, he's not going to be able to choose
They
between
made a
batteries.
26650 one.
Oh my God, don't tell him that.
Oh,
It's a single battery though? Is it single or double?
yeah, single battery. Yeah.
I don't know if you would
26650.
I
I
don't know
got
if you
that
like
one
that.
somewhere.
I
That's
don't know
like
if
the
you would like that
original
or not.
legend. I
I don't
mean,
know.
it's because the 20, well, there's not many mods that still use 26650s. So it's, I don't know. And it makes it heavy, but I don't think he cares about heavy.
No, he
So
doesn't really care about heavy. I mean, he loved the 3 battery thing. He liked the length of the 3 battery mod. I
yeah,
can hear myself.
you can hear yourself.
I can hear you. I think I can hear me coming through your computer.
Okay, you might because I got it turned up where I could hear you better.
Ah,
I
okay.
haven't tried to set my mic down lower. Well, I can turn it down right here. What am I doing? There. Okay.
So yes, so
Closer.
that's what what Michelle and I are gonna be doing tomorrow. We're gonna start streaming again Thursdays from 5 to 7. We're gonna do some mixing because y'all need. That's what you guys need. The apocalypse is upon us, and DIYing, coiling for yourself, wicking for yourself, and mech mods are really the only foolproof way to go. And that is something saying something for me because I'm not a mech mod fan. Um, I don't care for them. I think they're dangerous. But at some point in time, it may be our only option. I know. See, but here's Michelle bought the well, you didn't buy the wrong tank necessarily. You did buy a Zeus X, but you bought the mesh version instead of the RTA version. Okay. Um, I have not worked with mesh. From what I gather, it's actually better than coils. Um, ooh, my bestie messaged me. What did my bestie have to say?
I mean, mesh can give you great flavor, but if you get a dry hit from it, whoo, man, that's not good.
Oh, we might be getting somebody else coming in. Here, let me send her the link. To chat in the audience. All right. So, yeah, I have not worked with mesh. I've heard the flavor is amazing. It would make sense that the flavor is amazing. Ah, there she is.
What up?
All right.
Each?
So now what did you say to do? Like, how do I remove what was the setting you said to remove?
You can go down there where it says participants, and it says something about hide if not talking or something like that. Where's it at?
No, I don't see that.
What's up, Scoob Scoob?
Hey.
No, I don't see that. Let's see. Speaker
Participants.
view. That's okay. We could
I
do
know
speaker view,
there's
I
a
guess.
button that says hide if not on camera, but she's on camera, so.
Right. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the two of you on here at the same time. So let's see.
What are you doing? You going live?
I
She
am
is
live.
live.
Oh, hey. Oops.
Oh, hi. I go, hi. What's up?
I thought y'all were just chatting.
No.
Lord Jesus.
Hide non-video participants. Got it. Whoa, there we go.
That was it. Yeah, that was one.
And let's put you
That'll
in.
hide your little window, and then yeah.
And then let's see if I can do this. Let's see if I can do this.
We should pay for Zoom by the year. I don't know why she's still doing monthly. It would be much better to do it yearly because it's cheaper that way.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Now I have to crop it down. All right.
What is Peach
That
doing?
works.
This is my nose.
I'm not doing anything. My nose is cold, y'all. It's cold today.
Oh, hush.
It's a little cooler outside
I had to
today.
go turn my heat on.
Oh, hush.
It was like 65 degrees in here.
Oh my gosh.
It's cold.
I thought somebody turned the AC down here. I was like, what is it? Awful cool in the house for some reason.
Damn it, my drink's empty.
No, I'm
New
I'm loving
package.
it.
From where? Is that the one coming from overseas?
Packy Pack. What's up, sweetheart?
Canada. Maybe, okay. I guess it is.
There we go. Okay.
So
Yes, I'm
See if
live
you got
now,
it
Michelle.
There you go. Now we're not in one big
Oh,
capsule. We're just squared off.
I'm so sorry, Michelle.
What happened?
She lost a baby chicken.
Oh,
It sucks when you lose animals.
this is no bueno.
Rough.
Rough. Was that Bella?
You
No,
lost a baby chicken. That sucks, Michelle.
that's my baby.
Hopefully not the one you showed us.
Y'all chill out, please.
Who's barking? Oh well, obviously it must be Marley barking.
Yeah, Marley's the only one that's got the loud mouth. The rest of them, are pretty tame.
Which is hilarious because Marley is the little bitty yappy dog,
Yeah,
guys. The rest of her dogs are humongous dogs.
yeah, they
Like
both are hungry.
big boys, okay? Like the smallest of her big boys is what, Levi, right?
Yeah, and he is 38 pounds, so he's just a medium guy.
He's
And
he's
then
still a big boy. I mean,
he is. Hey,
he's
babe.
what is he? What is his mix? Oh, is that Levi?
This is Levi,
Look at him. Yeah, he's so cute.
and he's gone.
And he's gone.
He is a Jack Russell pit bull.
Yeah, I don't even know how that works. Like, how did that happen?
Well, you remember The Mask with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
You remember when his little Jack Russell put the mask on his face? What he
Yeah.
turned into? That's Levi. That's who they built that movie around. Isn't that right, Levi? You gonna come see everybody? Hang on. Let me turn him down so you can see. Oh, I can't.
He's still a pretty big boy though. And then her other three dogs are two huskies and
Here he
a
is.
Rottweiler. Oh,
Yeah.
hello, Levi. Look at
Yeah,
that pretty
yeah.
boy.
Okay, I just had a bath. I had all my shots, and I went and got a good bath, and they turned me white again.
Yes.
He was brown.
Oh, there we go. Now I got headphones on and I don't have to
So
worry about my sound being too.
now Levi I know the huskies are FJ's.
Yes, Levi is mine, and Marley is mine.
Okay. And what about the Rottweiler? His name is Ace?
Yeah, that's also FJ's.
Okay. His name is Ace?
Spike.
Spike. See, I can't ever keep. Okay, so there's Levi, Spike, and I can't remember the huskies' names now either.
Huskies are Whiskey and Bear.
Whiskey and Bear. See, you would think that the Rottweiler would be Bear because he's huge, but no.
Well, see, that's just it. When we got him, he was like 8 weeks old. And he was this cute little itty bitty thing. And so we thought, oh, it'd be so funny if his name was Spike. Or
And
Thor.
then he turned into a Spike, didn't he?
Exactly. It was going to be ironic, but.
You know, that's what David said. Okay, so when David was little, his parents brought home this puppy, and he was so cute, right? You know, and the kitties play with the puppy. Turns out the puppy was an Afghan.
Oh, wow.
And so it got big really fast.
They really do.
And it actually made David a little scared of big dogs when he was younger. He really had a hard time uh, with big dogs, and so he kind of, as he like throughout his teen years, really. So it was like kind of in his 20s and 30s and whatnot. He really forced himself to be around big dogs, and now he loves them. He wants a big dog, and I'm all like, I just don't think we could handle a big dog. I mean, we have the little dogs. We like little dogs.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think I'm too lazy to have a bunch of big dogs, I've realized.
You have a bunch of big dogs, but
Yeah.
FJ
No.
takes care of them.
Well,
I'm
once FJ's gone, I think I'm done with big dogs. I love them, and they love me, but I'm too lazy for them.
Tetley, Mandy, you have on adrenaline. And Peter, I'm still on 6 milligram. Adrenaline only lasts for a few seconds, Tetley, so it'll show your damage height. And then after whatever amount of seconds, I forget, 10, 15 seconds, it goes back down to normal.
Is this a game thing?
Yep, that's a game thing. It's level 3 fixer.
This ain't no damn game channel.
asking questions.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, cool. So when she went away, then you just got bigger, but it's the screen capture is still okay. Cool. She'll come
Okay,
back.
yeah. Mhm.
So, yeah. Now Peter, though, that was a legitimate question because I know when I went from mouth to lung to subohm, to me it wasn't so much a mouth to lung versus direct lung thing. It was a subohm versus non-subohm thing. So, like I went from, I guess I was using, I think, a 1.4 coil, and I went to 0.5 when way back whenever the Kanger sub tank first came out. And I went and I bought an iStick and a Kanger sub tank, and I immediately dropped my nicotine from like 14 down to 6. And not long after that, I took it down to 3, where I've stayed for the last like 6 years.
All right, I have to share with y'all something that's completely off topic.
Go
So my
for
son has been on this fishing gig for a while,
it. Okay.
and today he is out there again because it rained, so fish are biting like crazy, right?
Okay.
And he went and he caught a couple. He caught a striper. He caught a hybrid. Got himself a big old fat carp. Well, he just sent me a picture of the latest carp he just caught. Let's see if I can get it to focus.
Whoa,
This guy's
Big
14
fish.
pounds.
Yeah, some good eating right there.
nice.
Well, unfortunately, carp is not really typically good eating.
No,
Oh.
they're not. It's good catching, bad eating. Throw
Well,
it
so what
back.
does he do? Does he throw it back?
Typically, yeah. But
That
14
seems like
pound
an awful lot
carp.
of.
That's a heavy one.
Gee, it's his personal best, he says.
Nice.
You're
Michelle, bring it on.
Peach. You're the first person to talk about hybrid stripes and carps. Are you in Alabama?
No,
No.
ma'am. I'm in Georgia.
No. She is in Georgia. She's about 30 miles from here
I was
because
about to
that's
say, I can get to Alabama in less than an hour, though. What's up?
I'm gonna need your help bleeding my brakes.
Oh, I get to go bleed some brakes now, y'all.
I guess she's out of here.
I know
That
y'all are
sounds like
jealous.
fun.
It's okay. I will take a video of y'all. How about that?
Bleed some brake. Are you going to be the one pushing the brake pedal?
Yes,
Just
sir.
one. Okay.
Sometimes I'm the girl. That's what I do.
Well, thanks for coming on, sweetie.
Okay,
Mwah.
well, I do want an answer about the grape candy, cotton candy.
Oh, I didn't even see what that. Let's see. Wait. Okay,
Yeah,
you
so
said.
I'm making. I want. I love my grape candy, right?
Mhm.
But I also just got some cotton candy flavoring in. So I'd like to make
Mhm.
a grape candy, cotton candy.
What
But I'm
brand
thinking
cotton candy did you get?
one that was on sale.
Give me a
You know
vendor,
the
bitch.
I got TFA.
TFAs. You got regular
TFA
cotton
cotton
candy
candy.
or circus cotton candy?
Nope, just regular.
Okay.
Just regular cotton candy.
Why
Okay.
don't they just say sweetener?
Yeah, well, it's ethyl maltol for the most part. I
Yeah.
actually really like, I mean, and it does taste a little different. It kind of guess it depends on how much
Vanilla.
they, you know, they water it down or whatever. But it's I actually really like Loren's cotton candy. Loren's cotton candy is pretty awesome.
I know that's your favorite. That's the one you always carry.
Well, no, I have the TFA circus cotton candy, which has a little bit of a twang to it, which is pretty good. But it's not good necessarily to use as a sweetener. Um,
Mm, that's good.
but the TFA's cotton candy is pretty good too. Um,
Hmm.
Wait a
the
minute.
scoop of the cotton candy jelly bean
Cotton
from Wonder
candy gel.
Flavors actually gives texture. Ah!
Why does this say oil soluble?
Son of a bitch, you can't use that. What is it?
The cotton candy.
Why is it? Yeah, we shouldn't say oil soluble.
I guess I ordered the wrong thing.
Yeah, yeah, sure did.
But you know what I can do? I can add this to my flavors of lip balms. How about
Yes.
that? So if
Yes.
anybody wants some cotton candy lip balm, I'm gonna hook you up.
But so you want a grape candy, cotton candy. So you said you got grape candy and or you can come get cotton candy, but you want to know if anything else should go in it. Marshmallow, you said marshmallow, that might be a good one. Vanilla is always a good move, because vanilla just kind of helps give
Well,
a
because if
flavor
you,
of fullness, but
I
not
bought
necessarily
some.
change the.
Is that
Some
from
what?
the same company? Is that oil soluble also?
No.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh
No.
shit. Peach, what did you do?
Good.
You can make a bunch of cakes.
So is my damn sweet strawberry.
No.
What the actual fuck, TFA? Or actually, I should
Vaping
blame it
oil
on
is
River.
bad, okay? Bad,
Vaping
okay.
oil is bad.
Why would River have put these in with the regular vape? Legit.
I don't know. They have a whole different section. They said you have to click on oil soluble or water soluble. You got this from River Supply, right?
Yep.
Okay, when you go into River Supply and you go to flavorings, there's like a icon that says oil soluble and one that says water soluble. You clicked on oil soluble, obviously.
Clearly, I did. Because now I have 3. Fucking that's sweet strawberry.
Damn.
Capella sweet strawberry.
You got 3 new flavors of lip balm, that's odd.
You
Or
do.
a mixture.
Pretty much.
Yeah, and they're no longer. Yeah, that's just it though. They're selling out everything they have. So maybe you did or order water. You should check your invoice and see if you ordered water soluble. They may be out of the water
They're
soluble
pretty
stuff.
good about that too. So yeah, I have to check. Maybe I did. Who knows? I was going crazy because everything was on sale.
Yeah, and I had just placed an order too, and I was all like, "Damn it!
Yeah.
I could have gotten that 50% off. Damn it!"
And now I gotta go through here and check
And
all
now
of
I actually got to figure out. I mean, I know that they said they were still going to sell to businesses, which I mean, I guess that hopefully that includes me. I don't know if they're planning on like I don't know what they're planning on doing because I don't have another good source for flavor art stuff. Like I have accounts, like business accounts with all the others. I have a
I
Capella
need more
account.
juice.
I have a TFA account. I have a Lorenz account. I have a Flavor West account. I have a one-on-one account, but I don't have a good supplier for flavor art. And you know what? I gotta check Bull City, Michelle. Um, I want to say the last time I checked Bull City, they don't, because I mean, I don't buy in these little 15 milliliter bottles like DIYers do. Okay.
What are you trying to
Okay.
say?
I'm trying to say that I buy in bulk. Okay, that I buy in like 500 to 1,000 milliliter bottles. So
All right, well, let me go help this guy do his break. And if y'all are still on when I get back, I'll come back.
cool. I love you.
Love you too.
That takes 5 minutes.
Well,
Right.
you haven't met my roommate.
Am I throwing off? Is she throwing off or am I throwing off? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with buying 15 milliliter bottles. I'm just saying I don't. Okay.
Yeah,
It's just not
I
worth it
always
for me.
I don't like buying small bottles of flavoring because I'm like, what if I want to make a big bottle? So
Well, but I mean, I understand why DIYers do
yeah.
because I mean, first of all, what if you get a bottle and you don't like it, then you have a 16-ounce bottle that you have nothing to do with, right? But so I understand why DIYers buy these 15 and 30 ml bottles. I get that. That
Mm-hmm.
makes sense. But for me, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Even this was Capella Super Sweet. It's still not the smallest bottle you can get. This is, I think, a 30 mil.
It looks like a 30.
It's no longer Capella Super Sweet, but now this is going to leak now because I just filled it, of course.
16 ounces, the biggest you see at Bill City. Yeah. See, I mean, I don't have a lot of flavor art flavors, but the ones when I do buy them, I buy them in either 16 or 32-ounce bottles.
Mine are not in here. So
Um, See, and I set up an account with Flavora too, so I have I don't get much of a discount until you start buying really big sizes, then the discounts come into play. Um, but holy crap, those flavors are expensive. Found that out the hard way. And Michelle is a huge Flavora fan. She loves Flavora, but that is some expensive vaping, people. Well, yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta buy in like quart to gallon or bigger or multiple gallons before you start getting the wholesale. Don't apologize. I'm just saying that's some expensive vaping. That's like the sushi of vaping right there.
It, if it's a flavor I already know I like, then I'll buy a bigger bottle. But if it's something new, I don't know, honeysuckle or something, and I'm not sure, then I'll buy a small bottle. And if it's good, then I'll, get something bigger.
FA is quite pricey. Yes, it is Tellyman. Um, Flavoric is pricier actually. I know I bought a 16-ounce bottle uh, of Michelle's favorite there, the vanilla pudding, and I was a little sticker shock. It's definitely more than I spend on a 16 ounces of flavor art. Little sticker shock. So
Hey, Munchkin. Flan. Flan.
medicine flower, $21 a 15 mil. That's some expensive vaping, people. That is some expensive vaping.
She's still at work. They slaving her up there.
Yeah, I mean, the whole housing market right now is just crazy. I don't even understand. It can't sustain at this rate. It's going to fall down, and I get that. I mean, I hope it doesn't crash, but the housing market is just insane.
Yep.
And I saw this video the other day. It was hilarious. It was a guy. He was talking about. He was saying like this is what the housing market is like. So he had like he like holds up an apple and he's like, okay, I got this apple. Who wants it? And then you have somebody say, well, can I take a look at the apple? Nope, nope. Give me a bid. What do you want for it? And somebody else pops up and says, I'll take $5 for it. I'll do 10. I'll do 20. And he's like, well, can I see what kind of apple? No. What do you want for it? Come on, give me a bid. And before
Wow.
you know it, the people are all bidding up to like $1,000, sight unseen. They're not allowed to see the apple. Well, the exclusives are going to stay there as I mean, it's pretty much a standard thing, right? If you're a member, you get exclusives. That's how that works. So yes, Michelle loves her Flavora vanilla pudding. She uses it in everything. Um, I was talking with a customer yesterday about flavors, and I was actually telling him about peach, and she loves her heavy, rich, creamy, sweet flavors, right? And it's like every time we're hanging out, she starts vaping, right? She's blowing out her vape, and it's like, oh my God, what are you vaping? It's just so sickeningly sweet and rich and heavy. And you know who I'm talking about? Oh, I was talking to James DeVore, actually. We were talking on the phone. And I was telling him about that. Whereas he and I were kind of on the same page. He and I are more like we kind of like prefer lighter, fruity, cleaner flavors, that are just for me. I can't do a heavy vape because it's just it's just so heavy, you know. And well, that's Peach there, Michelle. Peach likes the sweet, rich, and heavy. That's her. And like I said, when we're hanging out and she's vaping away, and it's like, oh, what are you vaping? And it's always butterscotch or vanilla nuts or or nut and custard. And Jazzy, what's up? How you doing, babe? And it's just, yeah, I gotta have
Hello,
my
Jazzy.
light fruity flavors, you know. Now, and Scuba, he likes his rich flavors too. I mean, he's like vanilla nuts, right? You gotta have your vanilla nuts. What you vaping on right now?
Actually, right now, right now I'm vaping a cinnamon red hot that I made, I don't know, about a week ago. I
Okay.
just I wanted something like that because I mean vanilla nuts is literally it's I'm about out.
I know where you can get more.
Cinnamon red hots, it doesn't matter if you're vaping a bad RTA, RDA, that flavor's coming through because that is a strong flavor. And especially when I'm stuffed up like this, I wanted to vape something like without having to go to the extreme of black ice. I'll just use some cinnamon red hot.
That is extreme.
That is extreme.
The Immortal Embrace is pretty popular, Tetleyman. It's, I mean, the carriage charge won't be as much of a blow if you just buy more. I mean, I hate to point that out to you, but you know, you could buy some other stuff, say from me, as well as
Hey,
the TOC stuff.
you might have a couple more flavors coming pretty soon.
I do.
I'm
I
just
actually
wondering.
calculated up the cost just last night. I'm ready to pull the trigger on it. I will be having 4 new flavors added to the site very soon. I just got to sit down and do the product pages for it. They
Okay,
might be
just checking. I have to keep you.
coming from a name you all might recognize.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say it. I think I am. Um, that maybe a little name
And the
of a
good flavors
watch,
too.
a little name of a watch you guys might recognize.
Yeah.
I got for those of you who may not know, he did go out of business, but he chose to sell his recipes, and not just sell it every recipe to anybody who wanted. It was he would sell it as a one-time deal to somebody, and then it was theirs exclusively after that. So yes, a vaping watch. So very good friend of ours that we know by the name of RS purchased 4 of those flavors, and he wants me to produce them and sell those concentrates on my website. So I
Yeah.
will be adding vaping watches. I mean, he's getting a cut. I mean, they're still his flavors, but will be what do I get? I got pina colada. Ah ha ha! Pina colada,
That
homemade
pina
apple pie,
colada is really good.
homemade apple pie. Uh, uh, what was it? Kentucky bourbon custard, and yes, Clockworks orange, or Clockworks custard.
Yeah.
Clockworks custard is coming to higgysigs.com in the very, very near future. So yes, um,
It'll be delicious.
yes, you will be able to get those pre-made one shots available.
Ooh. Yeah, that'd be even better.
Look at her. Yes, yes, yes. I love you. Now I'm gonna tell you guys. I will tell you this though. The
You better
Clockworks
have a
custard.
lot.
Yeah, the Clockworks custard. I mean, the recommended dosage on that, the recommended amount of flavoring is a lot. So you need a bigger bottle. You need a bigger bottle because it's like 27% flavoring. So
It's up there.
you stopped vaping? I had no idea, Shelly. Well, congratulations.
Wow. I did not know that
I
either.
didn't
And
know that
Shelly,
either. She just keeps
she was
coming to
around. I
shows and
just didn't know
whatnot.
she stopped
Yeah.
vaping.
Hello, Mr. Chain Vapor. What's up? Don't even care. She's like, I don't even care. Well, you know what? I can see why you like it though, Michelle. It is a very, very complex flavor. I mean, I had to spend a lot of money to get in all the, I didn't have most of the flavors that it's made of, I did not have already in stock. I already had the pina colada and the Kentucky bourbon custard. I already had all those flavors in stock. I think one flavor for the homemade apple pie, but I had to get almost all of the flavors that go into Clockworks custard because I did not have them in my arsenal.
Yeah.
So
That you can tell that one's really complex. I
it's
mean,
very complex.
you're like, whoa, that's coming from here and there and over there.
Yeah,
Some of that too. Yeah.
yeah.
Lost a lot of weight.
Congratulations. I wish I could. Um, so yeah, now have you, Michelle, did you ever try Vaping Watch's Kentucky Bourbon Custard? Because it's,
That Kentucky bourbon custard is really good, Michelle. I ain't gonna lie.
well,
I mean,
now there's a bourbon custard on the TOC line as well. So there's a little bit of conflict of interest there, but they're obviously
oh,
very different recipes. I mean, I can't tell you, of course, how they're different, but they are different recipes. And the TOC line that I do sell does have a bourbon custard on it. And
oh,
um, however, I will warn you guys that this bourbon custard was created specifically for Michelle's mom. And she likes her bourbon. Okay, there is more bourbon in this mix than I would ever dream of putting in a recipe.
congratulations, Shelley. That's awesome.
It is stout, okay? So if you're
Hey, I like my
considering,
bourbon too. I may have to try that one just because
it is
it's
stout.
stout.
Oh, it is stout. It has got way more bourbon in it
My
than
bourbon is strong.
have any of you ever tried Mech Sauce Muffin Face? Mr. Chain Vapor, I will be honest with you. I have been making e-liquid since 2013, and I like mine. So no, I haven't tried
Michelle, that
any
sounds like a
others.
challenge.
Yeah, her
She
mom.
only
That's
vapes
all.
that.
That's all her
Hey, I
mom.
don't blame her. I mean, I only drink that, so there you go. No, I'll drink. I'll have, if I'm out, I'll get a margarita or something. But here, it's bourbon every time. It is a challenge.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. You might have to get you some of
I
her
have to wait,
TOC
Michelle. I don't even know when the hell I'm gonna get paid. Munch's gonna get paid, and I'll still be waiting because they'll never get my payroll right, apparently. But whatever.
Now, it's possible, Mr. Chain Vapor, that Mr. Scuba up here has had the mech
Mixed sauce
sauce.
muffin face. I've
Yeah.
never heard of that one, so no, I have not.
Um, because now he's the man to ask as far as like variety because he has vaped it
I
all.
started DIY a couple months ago. You have a ton of different flavors. Well, chain vapor, I'm sure you realize how much money you save by doing DIY.
It is, and if you don't, and if you want to, well, you don't even have to skip the whole recipe thing. You can obviously still use my stuff is designed to be one shots. Okay, you can get, you know what? I should put my link in the room. Look at that, because you can save
It's your
ten
room. It's
percent,
your room.
10% using the coupon code Mixin, right? At
Mixin.
Higgy.
Well, unless,
Oh, I need to make
well, if you
Michelle
already had
one.
an account, Mr. Chain Vapor at Higgy's, then you would be. But if you didn't, then might be out of luck there.
What? Wait, what? Oh.
Yeah, I'm saying if he didn't have an account over at Higgy's to
Oh
use
no,
the
no, you
coupon
can. I
code.
mean, yeah, he can. I mean, he can get the one shots.
Oh,
I mean, the
okay.
one
There you
shots
go.
are available for everybody. I mean, that's
Nice.
so at
I'm in the
higgyfig.com.
hole.
You're in the hole about 1,000K. Yeah, I mean, and it is. It's definitely a startup cost. I mean, because you get so excited and you want to, try all the flavors and you just want to get all of them because they all sound so wonderful. It is definitely something that should be a slow build
Jazzy,
over
wait until
time.
September. If you want to wait till July, you might as well wait till September because that's when Apple releases all their new stuff. The new iPhone, the new everything will come out in September. Then the prices on all the other iPads will drop. That's the best time. But you can do what you want. I'm just giving you a suggestion.
Hi, Mr. Christmas. How you
Mr. Crispers.
So yeah, so I know, right? The fan. He's got two of them now. Look at that. There's one there and there's one there, and one of them is blue.
That's Munchkin's fan. That's the
But
only one
yeah,
I run now. The other one just sounds like a jet engine taking off, so I have to
supposed
keep
to be
it
quiet.
in my collector's
It's
shelf up
supposed to be
there.
quiet. But yeah,
I'm gonna have to plug it in and turn it on one of these days.
they're designed to be one shots, but obviously, if you want to use them in a recipe, yeah, I mean that's totally up to you. That's the beauty of DIY. It doesn't have to be a one shot if you just because you bought it as a one shot. But for those of lazy mixers out there who don't really want to take the time to put together a recipe, I got you. All the Higgy signatures you can get over at higgisigs.com.
Mr. Crispers, I don't know if yeah, like you haven't seen me in a while. I'm on every Friday night on YouTube. Just saying.
On his own channel, absolutely.
Yep.
Yep. He has never stopped. He never let the pandemic get him
I
down.
can't let the man get me down. Can't do it.
Pandemic did not slow this man down, not even a little bit. It did me because I was having to leave the house because my show was Saturday night, so I was having to leave the house and come to the office to do the show, and it just didn't seem like a good idea at the beginning of the pandemic. And then I really got to the point where I really just like my weekends to myself and just didn't want to come back. But I really do. I miss you guys and I love hanging out with you guys. And so that's why Michelle and I have decided to start doing a DIY show on Thursday nights.
Mr. Crispers, go to eLookit recipes and then build up your flavor stash where you put in every one of your flavors that you own. Then you can hit a button that says, "What can I make?" And it will tell you stuff that you can make. There you go. Tetley, man, that's sad.
But see,
I
Mr. Crispers,
appreciate
you
you, but
can
that's
be a
sad.
lazy mixer with me, okay? Because the Higgy Sig flavors, the Higgy they're just Higgies now. We're just Higgies, all right? The Higgy flavors are one shots.
Mr. Chain Vapor, no, I am not Scuba Dan. I have met Scuba Dan in person at a vape convention, but I am not Scuba Dan. I didn't even know about him until I met him there, and
He's
then
Scuba Steve, but there is somebody called
found
Scuba
out.
Steve out there actually. So he's not
Yeah.
that scuba. He's a different Scuba Steve. He's just scuba. He's just scuba. I did have gas in my car, Jazzy Jag. I had a full tank. I only travel 2 miles to and from work every day, so a tank of gas lasts me like a month. Uh,
Oh, they just fired up the pipeline. I knew they said they're going to get it going again by Friday, so I'm glad they got that going
yeah,
because
I
gas
mean
started to go up in price quick.
well, it was just insane. You should have seen the lines. Well, I mean, sure you saw them too, but the lines that were just coming out of parking lots and down streets and blocking traffic, and I mean, it's just stupid. There's a marathon station across the street here, and I mean, it was just out off the side road, and yeah, some of the prices that I saw on the way home were over for $4 a gallon, and
Over 4? Wow. Yeah,
yeah,
ours was like 308 a gallon or something.
oh my gosh, no.
Unless well, there was some stations that didn't have gas at all. So,
hmm So yeah, no. And now the problem of course was that David has been door dashing, and so he needed a fill up, and or he had gotten a fill up, but kind of before all this hit. But then he was out dashing and he'd used up like half a tank, and so he was able to go out early this morning, and which he said to him was proof that this whole thing was fabricated. Okay, because he went out last night. He was out dashing he's dashing. That's what they call it. They go out dashing. He was outdoor dashing last night, and the Kroger near our house ran out of gas. They didn't have any. But when he went
oh,
But when he went this morning, they had gas. So at some point in the middle of the night, they were able to get a refill. So there was no shortage, people. There's no shortage. Okay, maybe there was a blip, there was a hiccup, but it's fine. Okay, there's no shortage.
Yeah, people got scared, went out and got gas. They just ran the tanks out before they could get the refills. What happened?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And so if the pipeline is back open, then that means this whole hiccup did nothing except put a shit ton of money in gas station owners' pockets for 2 days.
There you go.
And I mean that's awesome to hear that, Jazzy. I'm so glad to hear that that they did open up the pipeline and that it's all good. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if this means the gas prices will come back down, or if they're going to keep price gouging everybody, or if people are still going to be panicking, or what. I mean, I saw
They'll gouge
videos.
as long as they can get away with it.
I saw a video. Oh, this is so cringy to watch of some, and I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say some bitch who was literally filling up plastic bags and tying them at the top. What are you doing? Like, I can't even. They weren't even like Ziploc bags. They were just like plastic grocery bags that she's filling up with gasoline. I mean,
It would have ate right through the bag. I don't know how the hell.
oh, she tried to double bag it and spilled a bunch of gas on the floor on the concrete while she
Yeah,
was
that
doing it,
it's
but
not going to work.
it was just so stupid. Okay, I mean, so stupid. Yeah, I'm telling you. I mean, crispers, it just
Filling up coolers with
coolers.
gasoline. Jesus.
I saw another picture of somebody with one of those big, those big totes that like lawn care people put on their truck for they fill up with water so that their
Yeah.
people can have water all day. Um, yeah, I saw somebody had one of them on the back of their truck filling one of them bad boys up. Those things are like 2,700 gallons, people. I think. I can't remember. I have to go look. Let's see.
I tried to get in touch with Aries because, Aries is a big Star Wars fan, and
Yes.
Woot had a little miniature, I'd say it's about 6 or 7 inches tall stormtrooper that's a robot. And I was like, man, there's only 15 hours left in the sale. It's normally a $300 robot. It's on sale for like $60.
Oh
So I was like, now's your chance. You don't get it, too bad.
no. Okay, so according to the Googles, you can get a 330-gallon tote or a 275-gallon tote. So somewhere in the 300 range, that's what this tote was. It was like a 300-gallon tote on the back of this truck. This person's just holding there with the gas thingy. Oh, I'm filling it up. I'm gonna get my gas. Come on, people. Be
Jazzy,
smart.
yeah, that's weird. They were able to hack in and shut down the pipeline. What if they hack in and shut down the power grid? That could be really bad. Now, I know hospitals and stuff have backup generators, but the rest of the entire world pretty much doesn't. So that
Yeah,
would be bad.
but there was no way, of course, to hack an election. I mean, this was completely safe. I'm not gonna go there. I'm sorry. I saw a meme that said they hacked into the pipelines, but there's no way they could hack into an election. Your man has
Munchkin, you
not
must
been
be
dead.
deaf. I did too. You need to rewind. Unless my microphone's not working, I did say hello
Yeah, y'all can hear
quite a
me,
long
right?
time ago. I can tell you when I said it. Let me scroll back.
He
Um,
said it as soon as he saw you come in.
yeah. As soon as
She
I
might
saw
be
your
talking
name
about
pop
another
up,
man. I mean, she might be talking about Jazzy.
maybe.
Yes, Mix a Lot. That's what Jazzy said, that the pipeline is open again. So yes, 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 yes. Yeah, but it was crazy here the last 2 days. People were absolutely panic buying, and I know it was pretty much all down the southeast coast was affected. Um, and it's just insane that people would just run out. It's like toilet paper in 2020 all over again.
Oh, I remember. She said flan or flan or whatever.
Yes, she did.
That's exactly when I said hello to her.
That is true.
You ain't got time for rewinding. Mm-hmm. You don't remember me talking about the flan and stuff? That's when I told you hello.
Because I
Okay.
said Flavora flan. That's what I said. Because I said Michelle
Ah,
was a Flavora flan, and then I said say that fast 3 times. Flavora fan. Go ahead, try it. Bet you can't.
sleep at
People,
work,
I
Debbie.
agree that Jazzy. I mean, you see somebody doing something stupid like that, you need to come out and tell them no. I mean, there are
I heard
approved.
nothing of the sort. Well,
You need approved containers to put gasoline in. It's just not cool. I mean, aside from being not cool, it's just dangerous. Okay, people, it's just dangerous. So Michelle said, I have a 250-gallon water tank. Ask me how we got water to the pool on top of a mountain with well water. Oh my goodness gracious, that's
I hope it wasn't a foot pump.
right.
Come on, we almost got it up the hill. Keep going, pump.
Uh, how big was your pool?
I don't have no pool anymore.
I said was. I used the past
Oh,
tense.
it was right at 22,000 gallons from what I remember. It wasn't that, I mean, it's not like it was huge. It was 8 foot deep with a diving board, and then the shallow section was like 3.5 feet.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But it was a
20.
pain in the butt. It was a kidney shaped, pool, like a
Hmm.
kidney bean.
Mr. Crispers, rule of thumb with flavor art. Flavor art is definitely more intense than U.S. based companies, with the exception of Flavora. Um, but I mean, when you're dealing with TFA and Capella's, Flavor West, 10 to 15% is usually a good starting place. I mean, I usually say to start at 10, um, and adjust from there. But Flavor Art
Yeah.
is definitely they're much much more concentrated, and you don't need nearly as much. I've never
So
used the Hawaiian drink, but I'd say three to five
go to
percent.
eLiquid Recipes, pull up that flavor, and it'll show you the recommended percentage to use.
Yeah, three to
Very
three to
simple.
5% is a good starting place with almost all Flavor Art flavors.
Yeah.
Now, if you're talking certain flavor profiles are just stronger to begin with. Okay, any kind of mint, um, cinnamon, tobaccos, those are going to be stronger no matter what vendor you get them from. So those, you're going to want to start a lot lower than you would normally. But just off the top of my head, when you said just a number, I would say try it around 4%. See if it's if it's it, and if you taste it and it tastes perfumey, chemically, or flowery, you're using too much. Obviously, if you don't have if it's not enough flavor, then you're using too little. But remember, you can always add flavor. You can't take it away. So like I said, maybe start at 3%, add in some more if it's not enough. Um, Flavor art flavors. I
Yeah,
mean,
you can do it specific by flavor there, Mr. Crispers. Each
mhm,
flavor, there's a button you can click and it'll show the recommended, or it shows it somewhere on the screen, the recommended percentage to
mhm.
use for whatever flavor it may be.
Yep, iliquidrecipes.com
Just
is a
as a
fabulous
baseline. I mean, you
resource.
can change it obviously, but if it says 3% and you put 15 in there, that's going to be
Yeah.
probably too much.
Yeah, as a single flavor shot though, I mean, flavor art flavors, I mean, and if you're a real flavor chaser, maybe you want to go higher than that. But um, our flavors are pretty intense, and you could usually get away with using a lot less. Did that answer your question? Well, I guess this was a pretty successful test.
It
Got my
seems like
XSplit
it. Your
running.
computer running okay and everything. You're not
Yeah.
dropping any
Um,
frames that I can see.
no. Well, it says I've had a total of 566 dropped frames.
Oh wow, I'm surprised you got any drop frames.
So I guess I did have a couple of hiccups in there somewhere. We've been going for almost an hour and a half. My CPU processor is staying nice and low. My GPU processor is staying nice and low. Um, I buy all the flavorings needed for vanilla nuts in bulk, but I always pick up randoms like when Nick River did their 50% off sale. Well, Mr.
Yeah.
Crispers, just saying, if you just want to buy vanilla nuts pre-made, I might know where to get that. You can get pre-made vanilla nuts from me. So, how have you not aged in a year since I've seen you? Well, this is not a highlight, sweetheart. That
Damn.
is not a highlight, okay? I have a headband covering it up right now, but yeah, that is some quarantine growth right there. Actually, I was
1,000% better than last week. Yeah, I agree, Pack Rat. They had some issues, but now they should be able to get her going.
I
I think
will
they're
say
going to
that
stream tomorrow.
I didn't I have been coloring my hair, but I didn't color it because I thought I was going to need to shave my head. I had a little surgery on my scalp to remove some cysts, which I get the stitches taken out tomorrow. Yay! And I'm very excited for that because they're driving me crazy. Um, and so I didn't want to color my hair, thinking I was going to have to shave it. And now I don't want to color my hair because I have, healing sores, healing incisions on my head. So, um, but yeah.
Getting old as scuba. Damn.
Did you? Now you went gray like earlier than most people, right? Or no?
My gray.
Yeah,
Well,
like
my gray's kind of been like doing its own thing.
I mean, you've been gray as long as I've known you.
Holy crap. There we go. That's way louder. That's so much
Oh,
better too. Okay. Now I can hear you.
because I met
'Cause
you like what 2014, and you were gray then. So
there was very little gray then, not as much. I mean, it's kind of started in my beard more than anything, and then kind of spread
well,
without
what was
without.
your natural hair color?
Well, it started blonde until I was probably 8, and then it turned a light brown, then it turned to a dark brown, and now it's turning gray. Which I don't care which color it turns, as long as it don't turn loose. But it's
Yeah, that is what my dad used to say when he started going gray. He was all like, "I don't care if it turns green as long as it stays." And then he got to be,
yeah,
like in his 50s, and he's like, "I don't care if it turns green as long as it stays."
yeah.
And now see, David though, this is where his gray, all his gray is on his beard. He has a couple of strands up here, very very hard to find, but all
Uh,
this is gray.
hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
that's just
mine.
it though, Mr. Christopher's. David is a redhead, and or at least he was when he was a kid. He's kind of a brunette now, but he's still a redhead. They hang on to their color longer. It's not fair.
Yeah, Jazzy went gray when he turned 22. 40-year-old lady's trying to pick you up. Jazzy, you should have went with them. Damn.
Right? You gotta touch a thing or two. Just saying.
Gray downstairs becomes a concern. Yeah, that could be a problem.
If he ends up slowly changing from gray to red, you're done.
No, I don't.
He,
Yeah, we
he
got
needs to
multiple
commit
colors.
to the blue. You know, he puts in the washout kind of blue. He doesn't commit to the blue. Like
Right.
David committed to the blue when he did it. We put permanent.
Mm-mm.
Permanent. And I've committed to the
Yeah,
green. This is very permanent. You see how much it's grown out. So I've
that's the thing.
committed.
David's hair grows way faster than mine does. He could
It does.
shave and have a beard in 2 days. It's like, what the hell,
It
man?
does. It does, actually. You have a few strands of gray you don't notice unless you look for them. Yeah, mine's pretty hard to hide.
There we go.
It's yeah, it's pretty hard to hide. But I did stop bleaching to get the colors, the purple and the
Yeah.
green that I was doing before. I stopped bleaching my hair, and I'm just depositing it now on the grays. So, because people say, "Oh my gosh, I love your hair. I love the color." I'm like, that's just my grays. Times have changed. A lot of the vape community turned into whiny peoples, so I stepped away, but I miss this part of it. I miss it too, Crispers. And like I said, the only reason I really didn't come back to it is because I had a show on Saturday nights, and it was just too much effort to come into the office on Saturdays. I'm really have gotten to the point where I enjoy my weekends at home, and so I think doing it on a Thursday night is going to be a better option for Michelle and I to get together and really talk to you guys about DIY and talk about how to mix and that kind of thing. We'll probably be mixing a lot by weight. I know a lot of people like to mix by weight. I prefer to mix by volume, but I also do more volume, so um, it would make sense for me. But for DIYers, I think mixing by weight is probably the best way to go. So
Mhm.
yeah, and I think we can have some fun with it, and to make sure that you guys know that I haven't gone anywhere, that you can still get one shots from us, and you can still get the flavored coffee from us, and our amazing Sumatran steak rub is so awesome. You totally need to get some. It will literally make your meat, any kind of meat, just sing with flavor. And I went from collecting mods to collecting Funko Pops. I always need to collect
Oh
something.
no,
And now
not
I
the
don't
Funko Pops.
even know what color my walls are since the pops are covered. Oh my God. Okay, I have a Funko Pop on my desk, and I'm going to show it to you. David bought me this Funko Pop. This is Kira from the Dark Crystal.
I remember Kira.
But the only
Where's
reason he
Fizzgig? I
bought
mean,
that is because she came with a little fizz gig.
oh, she did. Oh, that's awesome.
So I have this sitting on my desk.
Oh, look at the little Fizzgig. Oh my God, that is
A little
awesome.
fizz gig. Yeah, a little fizz gig with the little eyes. Fizz
That
gig.
thing when it opens its
Rah!
mouth is hilarious.
Yeah, it wasn't for the Kira doll. Kira doll just came with the fizz gig. One you don't have, really? Well, here you go. There's one you don't have. There's the little Kira doll with the fizz gig. And we found out in that Netflix series of the Age of was Age of Resistance, that Fizzgig is not the name of the creature; it is the species. The species is called Fizzgigs. They have different names apparently.
I want my meat to sing. Oh my goodness.
We sent you some of that stuff, didn't we?
No,
You haven't had the Sumatran steak rub?
no.
Oh, all right,
I just filled this. It's almost empty.
I'm gonna have to send you some of that then,
This,
David.
yeah, I got to get some steak. Whenever I
It
get
works
paid,
on
I want
chicken and
them.
pork and
Really?
yeah, it works on chicken. Venison. Michelle said she made venison burgers with it, and it was amazing.
Hmm. He is cut off, not allowed to buy anything else. Yeah, I gotta go with Munchkin there. I have bought a little too much lately. I'm gonna have to back down for a minute.
Well, seriously, guys, if you want to make your hamburgers, your steaks, your chicken, your pork, I had somebody said they tried it on fish and it wasn't too bad either. But this is a coffee-based steak rub, and it is so
Really? I've never
yeah.
heard of it
It's
like
made
that.
with
Huh.
Sumatran coffee
Hmm.
and other seasonings, of course, but it is so good. And
Hmm.
Peach is over there talking French. I don't even know what that means.
Sous vide. It's just a way to cook meat, basically in a vacuum bag in water, and then
Oh,
you
okay.
sear it afterwards. It does make it makes really tender steaks. I like doing that. It's just the searing part. I want to go buy. I need to buy something. No, I need a good searer because I don't like searing it on the stove. I want to sear it with a big flame.
I see.
You got to get the right
Blowtorch?
kind. So it's well, you can't use a blowtorch. Well, you can, but if you get too close with it, then your food tastes like butane, and you don't want that. So you have. I'd much rather use a searer because it just puts just the fire, and you don't get any weird taste from it. Then.
Okay. Look at that. There's my glowing recommendation. I used to have a rub made with espresso, but the Higgy rub beats it. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I have gotten to the point like I don't even want to order a steak in a restaurant anymore because I can get a nice steak and do it at home on the stovetop with that seasoning, and it's just, mwah. I mean, I restaurant can't compete with that. Like, it's so good, guys. I mean, and I know a lot of you guys like to grill, and that's all well and good, but man, you put that bitch in a pan with a bunch of butter, and oh, it's so good. So, so good, people. And I've made burgers with it too.
Can't buy a house if you're making it rain. So true.
You can't see me yet, but I'm doing that money thing. Making it
Oh,
rain, making it
make it
rain.
rain, make it rain. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. I really appreciate it. Michelle and I will be back tomorrow night from 5 to 7 Eastern Time. And we'll be doing some mixing. So y'all be thinking about what you want to mix because we tried to do this last week, and yes, we had technical problems, but we moved it over to Scuba's channel, and he cast it for us, and y'all still didn't come up with it. Somebody came up with, I think, a lemon cookie. Like that was the only suggestion in the room was a lemon
Mhm.
cookie. Um, we need more suggestions than that. Come on, think about what you want us to make, and we will put together a recipe from scratch and see how it goes. All right. So I'll still be working at that time. When will it be? Well, yes, it will be available for replay. I don't have any reason not to. So yeah, I still have my outro in here. Let's see if it'll work. But so I'll do my
Oh
outro
boy.
and oh, but wait, one more. What before we go, we have to do this real quick.
Peanut Butter Buster is mine, bitch.
I've no. Oh, kaboom.
The perfect eggnog. Oh, Mr. Crispers. Oh, eggnog is so hard to work with. I actually had like 5 different eggnogs and just none of them work right. I had one that I made on cam for one of my shows that did taste good during the show. And then as soon as I ended the stream and tried to vape it again, it tasted like crap. Eggnog is really hard to work with. I haven't tried Flavora's eggnog. Flavora does have an eggnog, and I'm betting that one's probably pretty awesome.
David in his
Um,
wheelchair. Love it's that old, but okay.
do you even remember who started that, Crispers? It was Condensation. Remember Condensation?
Yeah.
He is the one who
Condi.
Yeah, kind of. He's the one who was teasing David about um, me having made that recipe because he loves his. He's still, that's all he vapes to this day. Still, Mr. Crispers, peanut butter buster. That's
Nice.
all he vapes, peanut butter buster. And yeah, Condi was teasing him that I created the recipe, which I didn't. He totally created that recipe. And yeah, so that is where that came from. And I don't think anybody's heard from Condi in a hot minute.
It's been a while. He popped in, I'd say about 3 months ago,
Oh,
maybe a little longer, and he wasn't there long, and then he was gone. So I haven't seen him since.
yeah, he's a funny character, that one. All right, guys, we're out of here. I'm gonna use. Hopefully, my outro doesn't have anything about VU Live on it. I don't think it does, but you know what? I think my outro is out of date too because it even has the wrong Facebook thing on it. I changed my Facebook link. I haven't changed Twitter or Instagram. I don't know. We'll see if the outro needs to be updated. Solero. Oh, what's
There you go.
Solero ice cream? What is that? Do I need to look that up? What
You
is
might have to look it up because I have no idea.
Solero ice cream? What is that? Outshine frozen. Oh, they're like push-up pops. Well, I have push-up pops
Oh,
though. I already have that flavor. They're like fruit popsicles, sort of like creamy fruit popsicles. Exotic.
there you go.
Like it says, shows like, let's see.
Ooh, you could make a version of pina colada Solera ice cream.
Mm. All right, we'll come back tomorrow, Peter West, and we'll talk about it. All
Yeah.
right. All right. All I vape, if not vanilla, is corn pudding. That's interesting. Have you had any corn flavors? I've seen a few corn
Cornbread pudding is very good.
Yeah.
That one I do like.
Cool.
I forget who makes that, but that one's really good.
All right. Well, here goes the outro. Thank you guys so much. We will see you tomorrow. Take care. We can talk though, well, because I don't have music playing, so we can talk over the outro.
Oh, talking.
Talk. Yeah, that Facebook link doesn't work anymore, guys. The YouTube one still works, though, I think. I wasn't able to change that one yet. And the Instagram one still works, although I have not gone to Instagram in I don't know how long.
But I guess that YouTube one's probably wrong. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I haven't been able to change the username on YouTube yet. I'm not sure if I can.
It takes a while before you can change it. And then when I did change it, it was like, you better make sure because once you change it. So I was like, okay,
Yeah.
I guess I'll be sure then.
I'll have to look into it. Bye, guys.
Yeah. Wave. Nobody can see me.